let us look at your, this is 1920. Okay, so this is 2019-20. Okay, there are two students, okay, sended me the answer. Okay, so let us look at the answer, and then we will discuss what goes wrong. Okay, what is the careless mistake it occur over here. Okay, so now the first question is sketch the following system of linear inequalities and shade the feasible region. Okay, the question provided is x plus y greater than 4, x less than equals to 4, x less than equals to 8, and xy greater than 0. Okay, if we look at these two answers, okay, the first thing is regardless how you want to sketch the line, means that either you shifted your y, okay, sorry, you let your y as a title, or you just keep as it is. It doesn't matter. Okay, and if you can see that is these two answer are without the means is one when x equals to 0, y equals to 0. Okay, that also is not needed in the answer. What is needed in the answer is, okay, so the first thing is the name of the line, x plus y equals to 4, or you want to write as a y equals to negative x plus 4 also can. So means that this one is needed, and then x equals to 4, okay, y equals to 8. Okay, so y equals to 8. Okay, so but if you look at these two answers, you already knew that one thing. Okay, one of them given me the wrong answer, because the left hand side, okay, let's say we say is an A, this person, and we have a B. Okay, so from A and C, that is, you will know that someone is given the wrong answer. Okay, now for the A, okay, because I will just say it is a here, not necessarily must be a here. Okay, so the question is xy greater than 0, but what he copied as a y greater, okay, I don't know why he will just I think he just assumed this one is a plus, so x plus y greater than 0. So that's why he given me the answer is y greater and equal to negative x. Okay, this one means that already copied, or you already interpret the inequalities wrongly. Okay, so although he did draw the line correctly, but your marks is still will be deducted. The main reason is this is not my actual question. My actual question is xy greater and equals to 0. Okay, so now because of this one is wrong, okay, so this line is extra. Okay, so that's mean you're not going to be awarded anything. Okay, and both are shaded. Okay, each shade doesn't matter whether you want to shade like this or you want to draw a line, doesn't matter, as long as I know this one is a shaded region. Okay, so actually this one is the correct answer. Okay, so you draw the line, okay, and then you indicating the because this xy greater than 0 is the one. Okay, if you see this line, okay, if you extend it, then definitely you will have something like this person over here. But because we have the xy greater than 0, it only will be happen because this is x greater than 0, this is y greater than 0, so you will be bounded in Q1 only. So this answer is the 4 marks answer. Okay, and then we back to over here. What happened over here is, okay, because all the line, okay, the 3 lines are correct, okay, but because of the region is wrong, the final answer region is wrong, and because of this one interpretation is wrong, so Normally, you will get 2 to 3 marks. Maximum is 3 marks. The reason depends on the condition. Okay, you will definitely it's not only 1 marks because you drew all 3 correctly, and then basically this region is half correct. So we will get either 2 to 3 marks. Okay, so make sure don't copy or interpret the inequalities wrongly. Okay, so the second one is, okay, a teller has okay, this is a passage that you need to transfer into the questions. Okay, so a teller has 12 meter square of the cotton. So cotton is 12, silk is 21, and wool is 11. And then you have a vest, requires cotton is 1, silk is 2, and 3 is for the wool. And then you have a beloved dress is 2, and then silk is 1, and then wool is 1. Okay, so basically, okay, then the vest sells for 60 RM. So, and then the dress is 50. Okay, so, and then this question, they already specific here. Let X be the number of the vest, and the Y is the number of the dress. Okay, so basically this is what the information that you can obtain from the passage. Okay, and then the first question said, write down 3 inequalities others than X greater than 0, Y greater than 0 that satisfy the above constraint. So this is the above constraint. So it's very simple. So because my vest is X, my dress is Y, so I'm going to have X plus 2Y less than 12, and then 2X plus Y less than 21, and then 3X plus Y less than 11. Okay, so you have these are the 3 constraints. Actually, these 3 answer is sufficient. Okay, so let us look at the answer given here. Okay, it's good that is like I said, it's good that we indicating X equals to vest, Y equals to dress. So this also have number of a vest is X, number of the dress is Y. Because the question asking for constraint only, so actually this one is not needed. Okay, they only want these 3, and this also they want is these 3. This one is not needed, this one is not needed. Okay, if you already written, doesn't matter, but the thing is according to this the one they really needed actually is these 3 inequality. But I encourage you to write again what is your X, what is your Y. Okay, after that, sketch the graph of the inequalities and shade the feasible region which satisfy all the constraints. Okay, so if you look at these 2 again, okay, are these 2 diagrams same, similar? The left-hand side diagram and the right-hand side diagram, are they same?
No.
No.
No, yeah. Okay, the left-hand side look like a triangle. The right-hand side, very obviously, you can see actually is a triangle. Okay, so now let us look at, okay, so we, although I already know who is the one correct, but the thing is how we know that who is correct. Okay, if you see that 11 over 3, 21 over 2, 11 over 3, 21 over 2. So that means these 2, they are same. Okay, this is 11, this is 21, this is 11, this is 21. So that means these 2 lines, they are having the same line. Okay, then tak payahlah nak pergi kisah. Okay, see, tak payahlah nak pergi excuse me, tak payah nak pergi kisah. This one dia akan is not, this one look parallel, this one is not that parallel. Okay, for me, I don't mind that much as long as is slanted in this one. But then now we look at the questions. This one is 12, this is 24, this one is 6, this one is 12. Okay, now So now we look at the, so means that this one, actually this person, okay, now the right hand side, he labeled the question, he labeled the line, so easily we can check. Okay, so this is 2x plus 2x plus y equals to 21. This one is already current sketch. 3x plus y equals to 11. This one also we already correctly sketched. So now is balance is the first one. Okay, so this person, if he already putting this one, is x plus 2y equals to 12. Okay, so x plus 2y equals to less than 12. Okay, now, so this one is correct, this one is correct. Okay, because this person, the A person, he shifted y to this side and let the y at the left hand side. Okay, now, what's wrong with this equation compared to this one? What's wrong?
Tak bagi 2.
Yes, correct. Good. So is 12 tak bahagi dengan 2 because this one actually should be 6. Okay, because of, okay, see, you need, it's good that you can identify others people's where goes wrong to avoid yourself doing the same mistake. Okay, that is the main reason I love my student to do. So, okay, we are human beings, we tend to do careless mistake. But the thing is, we try to reduce the careless mistake we going to do. Okay, so the most common careless mistake is the where we shifted to the other side and then we need to divide with some numbers and then we only divided for certain terms but not all the terms. Okay, so like this one, he didn't divide the 12 with 2, so the actual one is 6. Okay, so now if you look at this one, okay, should be this way. Okay, but he, because of this wrongly plot, okay, the wrongly sketch this line, so your visible region are not the same anymore. Okay, so if we look at this question, is 5 marks. Okay, so now how many marks it going to disappear? Okay, first thing, because of the region is not the same, okay, this one is the correct region, so that means your region is already minus 1 mark. This is for sure. And then the second one is going to go disappear is this line. Okay, because of this line, you're going to minus another mark. So maximum from here you can get is only 3 marks maximum. Okay, 2 to 3 marks. Okay, so I normally I just said that you will get maximum is 3 marks only. Okay, but because of the next question, based on the graph in number 2, how many vests and dresses should be tailor-made to maximize the revenue, and the total mark is 6 marks. Okay, so over here is going to you're going to have a 6 marks over here. Okay, okay, so if you're going to have a 6 marks over here, so what you can see that is, if you compare these two, you already know one thing. Because this visible region is already wrong, when your corner points are based on this visible region, so definitely your carry-on marks is going to disappear also. Okay, first thing, okay, if we from here, okay, 1 mark, okay, there is a, because you have a 6 mark, okay, this is a subject to the marks allocate, so not necessary every this type of question is going to locate the 6, but based on this 6 mark, what is the requirement of the answer is, first thing, because of these two lines, x plus 2y equals to 12 and 3x plus y equals to 11, they have one intercept is the 2, 5. Because this 2, 5 is the point you need to find by yourself. Okay, so if you look at this one, okay, this person very hardworking. He used the substitution to substitute. Okay, as I said before, you just use the 3x plus y equals to 11 x plus 2y equals to 12, key in into your calculator, and then you will get x equals to 2, y equals to 5 is enough. But if you want to do it in this way, nothing wrong, okay? But the thing is, sometimes we just want to save some times or to avoid some careless mistake. Okay, but sometimes you key in into calculator also will do some did some careless mistake because your finger, okay, sorry, your calculator terlalu kecil and your finger terlalu besar, you salah tekan, or your eyes is already rabun, so you wrongly press the thing, okay? So you can key in and then you can obtain 2.5, okay? So this one normally, based on this one, normally you will get 1 marks because of these points. And you next mark is correctly, okay, correctly obtain all 4 points, okay? Because this one, you don't have intercept, you already minus 1 mark for the intercept. Then over here, you have a correctly 4 points, but because of you only have a, and some more, this point is wrong because over here, because your physical region is wrong, this one also wrong, but normally we will avoided you 1 mark because you able to find corner points, okay? You able to find corner points, okay? So we will give you 1 marks, okay? After that, the second one is based on these 4 points, you substitute the following 4 points into the into your z objective function. Okay, so from the objective function, okay, so you substitute correctly everything. Normally, okay, it will be, let's say, giving you 2 marks. Because of this one, you substitute and this only, these 2 is correct, maybe you will get another 1 mark, okay? And your conclusion, okay, so kalau boleh, okay, because this person, he return maximum revenue is 370. So kalau yang lain, if you can, you just write here is a maximum. Kalau tak, like him, he write maximum revenue is 370. So this is 1 mark. And the numbers, because the question asking for the numbers of vests and the dresses. So he answered the number is 2 and 5 is another 1 mark. So total 6 mark. Okay, this one, okay, because he write this one is a max, okay, normally kadang I kesian, I give you another 1 mark. The reason is because your conclusion are based on the wrong sketching before, okay, but the answer at the back is 11 dress, this one tak ada marker because this one is the final answer. So because if you see here, because of 1 wrongly divided, you forgot to divide by 2, sini hilang 2 markah, sini hilang minimum 3 markah. So totally you miss out 5 marks. And plus this one in front, okay, in front here, this one maybe he lost another 1 or 2 marks. So because, okay, so that's what I say. I'm not worried if the most make me worried actually is you are if you start doing some careless mistake, because this careless mistake, especially in mathematics, is sometimes is a heritage, okay, it carry forward. Okay, and this one, okay, the one at the left hand side, semua, okay, I can tell you that he can understand, but because of this careless mistake, okay, he lost about 5 to 6 marks, okay, he lost about 5 to 6 marks from the total of, so 6, 8, okay, 11, 14, 18. So if you imagine you lost about 6 over 18 marks, so you lost 1/3 of the marks because of the careless mistake. It's not because of you don't know how to do. Okay, so I always told my student is, I can, if you don't understand any topic, I can help, but I can't help you if you do careless mistake, because careless mistake is not something can be helped. Okay, you need to repair by your own. Okay, so this one is chapter 1. Okay, before we go to chapter 2, any questions?
No, ma'am.
Other question? Other question? Okay, no question. Then we go to the question 2. Okay, so question 2. Okay, so he put his name here. Okay, so the other one memang I know. Actually, I know who are there lah. Okay, so okay, if you see over here, okay, that's why you don't think sometime when you copy assignment or you copy answers and so on, unless okay, objective sometimes we also can tell okay whether you are cheating or not. Okay, why I said so? Okay, I only from 70%, I have 70 students who taking mathematics 3 under me. Okay, only 2% send me the answer. Okay, and these 2% have a totally different way to answer question number 2. So from here, I can conclude that is, don't tell me 70% will answer a question similar. Impossible. Okay, only 2% send me and 2% also different answer. Okay, maybe some of you will be having the same question, same answer as the left hand side. Some will be same as the right hand side. That is a possible, but it is impossible 70% will be answering on the left hand side, unless even I tell you, memang I tell you to answer in the, I memang ajar cara kiri. Tetapi I can't stop people to do by the right hand side, especially during the exam. The reason is, kalau during the class after I tell you this one, okay, and I ask you to practice and using this almost similar question, maybe you will answer in this way. Tetapi during exam, everything is already jump up, okay, plus with other subject. You only will be answer according to what is inside your brain, okay? So, why I said so? Because the person in the right-hand side, he remembered the question as y. You have an r square equals to x square plus y square, tangent theta equals to y over x. This is the formula he remembered. And for the left hand side, the person who remembered is r cos theta equals to x, r sin theta equals to y. Okay, 2% remembered different formula. So because of they are like the right hand side, because of he only remembered this formula, so he tried to use this formula to find his answer. Okay, memang betul my way is the left hand side, tetapi that's why I say as long as the working is reasonable, okay, it's making sense, marks also will be awarded. Okay, now the actual way to do it is x equals to r cos theta, y equals to r sin theta. So this is my r, this is my theta. So I just substitute my r equals to 1, theta equals to 180. Okay. Remember, actually pi adalah 180 because I think at the first place his calculator is in degree. So x equals to -1, y equals to 0, and then you have -1, 0. Okay, now kalau you tak dapat -1, 0, you will get -1 point something, 0 point something, and we also will know that you are doing wrong. Why? Because some person, when they, although they here, they put pi, but what the pi they're using, they are using 3.1412. Okay, the pi in your calculator. Okay, you can use the pi in your calculator with one condition, that is, it must be in radian. Kalau your calculator in the degree mode, please change it to 180. Okay, and for the second one is, though my r is negative, so I just substitute into it, and then okay, like he did is 2 pi over 3, change it to be 180. Press the calculator, x equals to 2. Okay, and because of our calculator Okay, it depends on your calculator. Okay, some calculator, when you press sine 180, they will give you in the third form. So you can keep your answer in the third form, also doesn't matter. If you want to give me negative 3.46, also acceptable. Okay, so this one is 6 mark. Okay, is full mark here. Okay, but this one, contrary to this person, okay, what because of he remembered this formula, r squared equals to x squared plus y squared, tangent theta equals to y over x. So he tried to relate. So he know that the r is 1, the theta is equals to pi. So r he put 1, x squared plus y squared. So and from the second formula, y equals to x theta. So he substitute the second formula into the first one. So they will get x squared equals to 1 over 1 plus tangent square pi. Tangent square pi actually is 0, so it's 1 over 1. Okay, so but because of this question is x squared is equals to 1, so your x should be plus minus 1. Okay, square root of 1, so equals to plus minus 1. But he decided to choose x equals to 1 only. Okay, unfortunately, this one is wrong. Why we know that is wrong? Okay, easily you can plot. Pi actually is here and 1 is here. So you know that your answer should be here. So actually from this answer, he can get to one is 1, 0, another one is negative 1, 0. So this method don't tak salah. Okay, memang tak salah, but you need to do extra mile that you need to discharge this answer. You use this answer because 1 pi actually is negative 1, 0. It is not 1, 0. Okay, so you need to discharge this one. Okay, actually the number 2 also he did the same thing. Here also have a plus minus. If this is a plus, so this one will be have a this also plus minus, then we have a plus minus here, then actually this is the answer in negative here. Okay, and adakah orang yang menjawab guna cara B ini? Is it Afiq will get 0 for this one? No. Okay, Afiq basically he will get from here 2 marks from here. He will be deduct by the final marks because he wrongly choose the X. Okay, and this one is applicable to me. Okay, so others lecturer, I don't have a right to say anything, but for me is he did correctly, only at the last he choose wrongly. Okay, okay. Next, okay, convert the following Cartesian coordinates to polar coordinates. Okay, unfortunately here I already covered. Actually, this one is a 4 marks. Okay, and then now finally we said that okay, dua orang ni jawab sama. Okay, this is sometimes is always happen to you. Okay, you ada 6 orang and you sit down. Okay, do sendiri-sendiri buat. Lepas tu you try to verify your answer. Then you see all 6 of you having obtain the same answer. Then you conclude all of you are correct. Unfortunately, sometimes this thing not applicable. Okay, sometimes, okay, sometimes, okay, I have to tell you it's a sometimes thing. Okay, sometimes the marks can tell. Okay, kalau you tengok soalan lebih kurang sama, okay, and 1 is 3, 1 is 4. So your mind should be having an alert system saying that is kemungkinan besar yang number 2 need to do extra thing. Okay, that is 1. Tapi sometimes, okay, there is also sometimes mungkin langkahnya sebiji, tapi sebab kita ada extra marker, tak tahu nak letak kat mana, then we put at the second one. There is also a chances like that. But always doubt first. Okay, always doubt first. Is it really is like that? Okay, just like got there are some papers. Okay, the marks given is 10, but okay, contohnya macam ni. Okay, sometimes this thing, okay, kalau orang yang buat soalan, okay, is not referring to means is because in matriculation did happen, the question is 10 marks, but actually it's on 3 steps. Is originally when we look at the marking scheme, the person who set the question, they make the questions very complicated. They think too complicated, so that just like this one, for me, is the way to answer is very complicated. Okay, actually we are just simple this way. Okay, so that's why I always try to tell my student, don't think too complicated. Okay, so if a person using this answer as a marking scheme, so definitely will be more than 3 marks for one set, because you do need to do a lot of things. Maybe, okay, so there is a chances happen that way also. Okay, but for here, this one is 3 and 4. Okay, now what you need to think here is, as I said, when we want to convert our Cartesian to polar, okay, always thinking one thing. Okay, this is belongs to which quadrant? This is 1, 2 is in quadrant 1. -1, -1 is in quadrant what? -1 is in which quadrant?
3.
3.
3. Okay. So we look at the final answer. Okay, so then we look at the answer they given. Okay, set 563.4. Yes, this one is in quadrant 1. So basically we know that is correct. Okay, and the second one is -2, 45, set 2, 45. We already know that this one is belongs to Q1. Okay, this is Q1. So we already know that this one is already wrong. Okay, because our -1 is in Q3. So what is the expectation from the answer is, because this 45 is called reference anchor, or I always call it from the calculator, because that is what your calculator given to you. But -1 actually is, then you need to give the actual data. So it's 180 plus 45, so you have a 225. So the final answer is set to 225 degree. Okay, so you are the one have to change it. That is the main reason why the markup, because of extra calculate of the actual data is 225. So that's why you have extra 1. So this is Q1. This is how you want to change from Cartesian to polar. Always alert where it located. Okay. And then this is the C. Okay, so if you're looking here, okay, sorry, I think this one, okay. Okay, these questions, okay, these questions we have okay, the questions is, given the parametric equation x equals to 2t, y equals to t squared, okay, find the value of x and y for this one. Okay, so if you look at these two persons, okay, if you look at the answer are the same. Okay, okay. If you look, okay, so this is x, this is y, value x and y for -1, 2. Okay, if you look at this 2% answer, okay, this is the answer for 1, and over here, this is the answer for the 1 also. Okay, if you can see that is, because the question is very simple, find the value of x and y for -1 to 2. Okay, you can totally see these two persons think differently. Okay, the left-hand side, excuse me, the left-hand side he think just I get -1, 0, 1, 2. and then he find the respective x and y, he calculate in this way. And the other one person is just use the negative 1, 2, and because of the x is 2t, so he multiplied 2, so the x is negative 2, 4. And for the y is y squared, so y will become, actually the t is 1, 2, so because of y is t squared, so he multiplied 2, he changed to y. For his, this one is the answer. Okay, so I can tell already, these two person never discuss. Okay, so I know, actually I know that they didn't discuss, so because they did it totally different. Okay, so kita sekarang nak tanya, who is the one correct? Actually, are correct. Because the question never said how you want to do it, unless the question said put it in a range, or put it in a range, or they ask you to put it into table. But the question never said anything. Both are accepted. Okay, and then the second part of the question is they ask you to find. Okay, actually they ask you to sketch the graph. Okay, the question is really ask you to. Okay, the second one is only simple sketch the graph. Okay, so when you sketch the graph, okay, of this person, he already putting in a graph. Okay, he already put it in a table, so he only plot negative 2, 1 is here, 0, 0, 2, 1, 4, 4. So he draw one line, so settle 2 marks. And then because of the left-hand side person, right-hand side person, he didn't put in a table. So what he did is he changed it. Okay, he changed the question into a parameter, into Cartesian. He changed into Cartesian. He plot using the Cartesian. Okay, but question never said you want to plot, how you want to plot. They only say sketch the equation. So this person, the left-hand side, sketch according to the table. The second person sketch according to the Cartesian. Both are correct. And maybe actually just now this person said, graph saya lebih pendek. Okay, there is no problem. The reason is the question never said ask you to sketch from where to where. Okay, they didn't ask you to sketch from where to where, unless this T is putting here, but also nothing wrong. Then he sketched according to the negative, but when he plot until 1, doesn't matter. Okay, so these two are correct. Okay, both are going to get full marks. Okay, and then the last question, okay, the last question over here is, by eliminating the T, find the Cartesian equation. Okay, if you see here, they also answered, okay, this person, okay, this person, he just put x equals to 2t, t equals to z y, so he substitute the t inside, so 2 equals to z y, so x equals to 2 z y. Okay, full stop. But this person, he also landed at the same place, x equals to z y, so y, then he complete. Okay, ada salah tak? Tak. Although actually this one, if he continued, he will get the same answer, so they are the same. Okay, so basically tak ada masalah. Okay. Now, this is the last questions. Okay, this is the last question for the exam. Okay. No. Okay, this is the last exam. This is the line in that. Okay, given the equation of a hyperbola, write the equation in the form. So you use the completing the square. These are the same. Okay, so now, so this one is the answer expected. So you need to do the completing the square. Okay, then the question asks you to find center, vertices, foci, and asymptote. So this person center 3, 2. So the center, where is this person? Okay, center negative 3, 2. And vertices, okay, because this one is X is in front, so you know that it is open left, right? So the Y never change, okay? The Y never change, okay? So when the Y never change, your X is the one change it, okay? 4, but your A actually equals to 2. So then that's why you have a plus minus 2. So that's why it's -1 and -5. Okay, so both are correct. And then for chi, okay, for chi you need to find C. C actually is A squared plus B squared third. Okay, now because of that they got someone that texted me, okay, asking me bawah X2 adalah A ataupun B. Okay, I have to tell you that is, although I already repeated many times, if according to my slide, bawah X saya is always A. Bawah Y saya selalu B. Tetapi I cannot say for the module and others book, okay? Because it's subject to the formula provided, okay? And then one more thing that is, okay, because we are human being, okay? Normally, when we have a C square equals to C equals to square root A square plus B square, tetapi sometimes, although this one is A, this one is B, but sometimes people will write as 1 plus 4. Okay, itu doesn't matter because A square plus B square is also same as B square plus A square. Okay, so sometimes if you want to tally the thing is sometimes will be have some problems. Okay, it's about sometimes they can interchangeable. Okay, so this one is 5, so you have a -3 plus 5, -3 minus 5, so they are the same. Okay, then now. Okay, asymptote, okay, because of the, okay, orang tu pun tak admit, dia kata sebab time tu dia tengah buat benda lain. So she just simply pick the 2, 3 over here, so that's why she put 2, 3. Actually, this one is 1 over 2, okay? And this question, this person pula, he wrongly choose. Okay, actually, that's why I always love to change 4 to become 2 square. Then you will know that actually this one is 2. 1 over 2 actually is A, sorry, it is B over A. It's B square over A square is a B over A, so this is 2. Okay, so now, because of this is 7 marks, so, and then we have a 7 things, 2, 2, 2, 1. So, okay, because of this one is wrongly, okay, saya tak adalah kejam potong 2 markah. Tapi I will potong 1 markah. The reason is about this one is wrong. But the process you get it is correct. So I might minus 1 mark. Okay, and then one more thing. Is it necessary macam this person, okay, dia pergi expand everything, give the final answer? For me is doesn't matter. Why? Sebab the next question is you sketch the graph, use these equations. Okay, unless you sketch the graph using this equation, so you need to expand and then you need to sketch equation. Tapi kita tak buat macam tu. What we did is this one, like this one. So what we did is, so you have your center, you have your 2 vertices, and then you have your 2 foci, because the question asks sketch and label. The question asks you to sketch and label the center, so you have to label because it's very clear. Okay, and then asymptote. Okay, and then definitely, okay, then maybe some will ask, okay, macam tak ada skill. Okay, I think this person when he sketch, oh, I think it's okay. When she sketch it, okay, when she sketch it, I think she straight away using, excuse me, the measurement from the ruler. So this one indicating 1 centimeter, this one indicating 4 centimeter is fine. Okay, tak semestinya you need to draw like what I do is always have a skill kat bawah, tak perlu. Okay, as long as I know that is, this is 2 is longer than 1 is enough. Okay, then after that you have a box and so on. Okay, this question is 2 marks, I think so. Okay, this one is 2 marks. Adakah markanya akan dipotong kerana this one is wrong? No, because this label, okay, although this answer is wrong, should be 1/2, but the problem is labeling didn't minus that mark. Okay, because you sketch this asymptote are not based on this equation. Okay, you draw these asymptotes are based on this box. Okay, so no problem. So this is the you will get full marks. Okay, and then we look at this person. Okay, dia punya yang macam ni. Okay, also doesn't matter. Although you see that is maybe some people say kenapa dia sampai macam ni, kenapa dia tak ke bawah. Okay, tak payah nak kisah. As long as I want to know dia adalah open left right, and then you label all your points, and then you have a box to indicating the asymptote is over. Okay, so this one is the set 2019. Okay, before I move to another one, any questions?
No, man.
No, man. No, man.
Okay, so no questions. So let us look this one. Okay, so this one memang tak ada jawapan. Okay, so tak ada orang send, so that's why okay, don't complain about the lightning. Okay, so let us look at this one is 2017-18. Okay, so the first one is list the inequality from the figure number 1. Again, this one memang sangat baik hati. So this is the question. So okay, since y, okay, this is equation 1, this is 2, this is 3. Okay, so this is 3. Number 1 is y negative half x plus 7. Second one is y 3x. Number 3 is y x minus 2. Okay, so first one, what is the symbol here? The first one.
Less or equal.
Not less than.
Okay. Second one. Second one. Cepat.
Less than or equal.
Third one.
More
More
than
than equal.
More than
Yeah. So, Tania dapat 3 markah. Yeah.
Okay, dah. Okay, then second one, sketch the principle of the following inequality. So, okay, so I roughly sketch. So the first one, x equals to 0, my y equals to 3. When my y equals to 0, my x equals to 3 also. So I have a 3, 3. So begini, and then is less than, so it's ke bawah. 5x, so this one is when x equals to 0, my y equals to 5, my y equals to 0, my x equals to 2. So then I have a 2, this one is a 5, so is this one also less than. Okay, and don't forget I have my x, y greater than 0, so bermaksud I hanya akan main di quadrant 1, so this one is here. Okay, so because I'm very lazy, so this is 1, this is 2, so this is 1, this is 2. Okay, so then this is another 3 marks. Okay, so let's say if, okay, because it's only 3 marks, if you wrongly sketch one line, okay, if you wrongly sketch one line, definitely you will get about 1 marks only. Okay, disebabkan makannya memang 3 sahaja. If you already wrongly sketch one line, okay, if you correctly sketch, okay, if you correctly sketch, and because of you didn't consider x greater than 0, maybe what you do is you drew until here or whatever, okay, maybe you will get 2 marks. Okay, so now the marks is provided. Okay, done. Next, this one is the questions is the normal one. So you read and then identify decision variables and so on. Okay, until you can try by your own. Okay, now this question, okay, given the Cartesian or rectangular coordinates is -5, -5 sub 3, find the polar coordinates that satisfying the conditions are this. Okay, actually this one I think is in my slide also I have, okay, so it doesn't matter. So first thing is that before we want to consider the constraint over here, what you we need to do is -5, -5 is in Q3. So when it is in Q3, so doesn't matter, R squared equals to X squared plus Y squared. So R equals to 25 plus 25 times 3 square root. Okay, because although we know that is R should be plus minus, tetapi for this one to reduce our problem, we always take R equals to positive. Okay, then you will maybe you will argue, tapi dia nak R less than 0. Okay, we will change that later. As long as we find our R equals to this one first. Okay, so jawapannya yang ni. Okay, and then our theta will become tangent inverse -5 sub 3 over 5, -5. So cancel. Actually, this one is equals to 45. Okay, ataupun you want to say is pi over 4 pun boleh, doesn't matter. Okay, so kalau tidak ada line di belakang ni, so your answer adalah manusia dengan 45 degree. Okay, but they have one constraint, your R must be less than 0. Okay, sorry, I pun salah. Okay, so this one is belongs to Q1. Okay, so but my question is in Q3, so I need to use 45 plus 180. So it's 225. Okay, this one is in Q3. So my answer should be manusia with 225. If this one without the red box constraint, okay, the condition here. Okay, so tapi dia ada condition tu, and you know that your answer should be here. So what happened is if less than 0, we go to opposite here. Okay, so opposite here, and then the theta saying that is from pi, -pi to pi, so it's only here is a 45. So what you do is just change your human being to negative human being 45 degree. Settle. Okay, kenapa? Why this one is 5 marks? Because when you find R 1 markah, the first data is 1 markah. You got the correct angle is 1 markah, and then because of the reflecting everything is 2 markah. The plus with the final answer is 2 markah. So that's why you have a 5 marks over here. Okay, and then obtain the rectangular this one. Okay, then obtain this one is just you, okay, since this one is a t square, so this one shifted here, you just substitute into, then you already can get the curve, the Cartesian. Okay, how to find the domain and the range? So just substitute back here. When the t equals to 0, so your x will be -1 is -1. When when this one t equals to 4, this one will become 16 minus 1 is 15. Okay, then doing for the range also is using for the y. Okay, and that over here is say sketch a graph using either the parametric equations or the Cartesian equation. If you want to follow this one, you just like what just now the boy did, t, x, y, so you find the value, or like the other boy did is he based on this answer. Okay, sebab dia memang membenarkan guna kedua-dua cara. So anything also can. Okay. And then this is the last question of the 2017-18. Express this one is hyperbolic, so just do as completing the square. And most of the students, when they look at this one, suddenly they panic. 13 maka banyaknya. Yes, the reason is when you find vertices for chi asymptote, just now we already have a 6 marks, okay? And then after that, you need to sketch and so on, okay? So dia memang generous, okay? So doesn't matter, okay? So that's one. Okay, now this is the 2018-19. Okay, almost the same thing, but the thing is now the first question is from the figure 1, state the inequality that fit the following feasible region. Okay, now, okay, the question 2, okay, the question 2 is that, okay, sorry, the B is that, doesn't matter. Okay, now, what is the difference between these questions and the previous year question is yang ni dia kejam sedikit di mana dia hanya bagi you titik. Okay, dia bagi you 4 titik and then from this 4 titik you need to form your own inequalities. Okay, how you want to form the inequalities? What? How?
Y equals to MS sama C.
Okay, just use y. Okay, there are two methods. Y equals to mx plus c. So the m is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This equation, this formula is very suitable for this line because you know that your c is 10. Okay, so you just need to find the slope. Okay, so you are just using the point 0, 10 and 8, 6. Okay, and then you have the second formula is a y minus y2 over x minus x2 equals to y minus y2 x1 equals to x2. Okay, and then this one is suitable for this line because the intercept is not given, tetapi tak kisah. As long as you know either one method is enough, okay? And then don't forget, this one is only helping you to find the equations. They didn't help you to find the inequality. So the inequality just like just now, kita hanya yang di bawah ataupun yang di atas. Since this one is only happens in quadrant 1. So if this only happen in quadrant 1, auto you add up x, y greater than 0. Okay, and this question also is just the normal linear programming questions. And then this one is the eliminating. So I think you can do it. Okay, now, okay, sorry, this one I cut. Okay, oh, okay. Okay, so now this is the B. Suppose that the parametric equation is this one, is model. Okay, this one actually I just want to ask you. Okay, apa maksud soalan ni? Okay, suppose that the parametric equation x equals to t, y equals to t squared plus 1 is model x position of a moving object at time t. Determine the location of the object when t equals to 3. Apa sebetulnya soalan ni nak? Sepenuhnya dia nak apa? Apa? I hear someone talking, but I couldn't hear it. Apa? Come again? Hello? What actually this B nak?
Apa B ini nak? What the B nak? Dia nak apa?
Dia nak X.
Yeah. Dia nak X apabila?
Apabila
Dia
T
nak-
sama dengan 3.
Okay, so bermaksud you just substitute So you just substitute the t equals to 3, so you already get. So this is 3. This is, I think this is square. So this one is let's say this one is a square. So this one is a 7. So the location is 3, 7. Yeah, itu je. Okay. Don't think too complicated. Okay. Obtain others polar coordinate for this one.
Itu ke 9 je?
Okay, I pun tak ingat. Okay, I from my screen I see is T. Oh, okay. Janganlah marah. Ada orang marah saya. Ada orang marah saya.
Tak apa, agak kan?
Sedih, ada orang marah. Okay, 3:10. Aku kena marah. Okay, dah. Next. Okay, next. This question is obtain the others. Obtain as a polar coordinate represent for this one, and they say r must be greater than 0. Okay, when r greater than 0, we know that is only have one possible. That is pi over 8 is here. Okay, so the other way yang akan dapat yang greater than 0 means that my anchor is from the other side. Okay, so it means that's 2 minus something. Okay, so that is the why that is a 2 marks. Okay. And then the next a point is given in Cartesian coordinate. Find the polar coordinate for x with r less than 0. This one is almost like just now. Okay, so then you can get it. Okay, then this is the no, this is not the last. Okay, and then by taking the set, actually this is also the chapter. This is chapter 2. Okay, by taking the data from this one, obtain the others polar coordinates. Okay, and then this one is you need to find the other 3%. Okay, now what I want to discuss is the 3b. Figure 2 shows the graph of intersect between circle. Okay, r equals to 2 cos theta and cardioid r equals to 1 pas cos theta. Dia dah sangat-sangat baik hati, dia dah siap sketch. And it asks you to determine the points of intersection of the two graph. Okay, now, if you, okay, or don't argue, nanti you kata, ma'am, dia kata circle, tak macam circle pun, macam ellipse. Okay, maafkanlah dia. Okay, so dia means that time maybe dia drag. Okay, so that's why it's become like this. Okay, so now what is going to happen here is, so first thing we already know this one is 0, 0. Okay, dia memang adalah 0, 0. Tak payah cakap apa, straight away put 0, 0. Okay, or if the graph is not provided, you are the one have to test it for 0, 0. But since this graph is already provided, tak payah nak pergi cari kosong, because this already know is a 0, 0. Okay, so but you still need to do is r equals to 2 theta is equals to 1 plus cos theta. So your cos theta equals to 1. So your theta actually is cos inverse 1 actually is 0 degree. And remember this one is 0, 0. This one is 0, 0 degree. So what you need to find your r equals to 2 cos 0 degree actually is 2. So your second intercept point is 2, 0 degree. The first one actually is 0, 0. Don't put degree, actually is 0, 0. Okay, so done your answer. Okay, okay. Kalau soalannya tidak ada intercept, they didn't sketch it, so you are the one have to try saying that is 2 cos theta equals to 0. So that actually is pi over 2. Then you have 1 plus cos theta equals to 0. So your cos theta equals to -1. Then from here, your theta equals to 3 pi over 2. So then you can conclude you have 0, 0. This is provided. Okay, now the last one. Given the foci, okay, is 0, cert 74. Okay, kalau memang tak boleh, you cannot get. Okay, so I think this one is 8 point something. 8 point something because 9 is 81, so 8 is 64, so means it's 8 point something. And then this is 5, so roughly sketch 8 point something is here. Then your 5 is over here. So directly you already know one thing, okay, because they are symmetry, because plus minus, so that means you already know this is your center. Okay, kenapa tahu? Because hanya di kosong-kosong, you only will be having the reflecting points betul-betul di tengah. So, and this one is open up down. Kalau open up down, first thing y tolak over b square minus x tolak over a square equals to 1. Okay, this is what we know. But since the center is here is 0, so putting 0, 0. Okay, this measurement is 5, so this is 5 square. And x tak tahu, but I know this one is cert 74. So I have my c square equals to a square plus b square. So my c square is 74. My a square tak kisahlah, plus a square. So this one is 74 minus 25. So 9 is 49. So 7 square. So finish your this one. Okay. After that, state is center. Kalau center 6, 0, 0. Still need to put 0, 0 is the center. Asymptote is y equals to plus minus b over here a. How you know? Near our y, our slope is always y over x, so it's 5 over x minus 0, so settle. Okay, and then sketch the hyperbola. This one is already halfway, so you just need to make the box. Okay, then lukis macam ni, settle. We go reach to the one. Okay, so it's 27 x square minus 48 y square equals to 3. They ask you to sketch the graph of the following. Yang ni tahun itu, okay, maybe it's my fault also. Okay, okay. One thing that is, okay, I always mention this right hand side must equals to 1. So what we do is we divide it by 3. So I have a 9x square minus 16y square equals to 1. Okay. And then, tetapi, kalau kita tengok ke semua parabola kita, tidak pernah depannya ada the coefficient except 1. This is 1 multiple something. But this one is 9, this one is 16. And this one is already 1. Okay. The right hand side fulfill our criteria. Tetapi this 9 and 16 not fulfilling our criteria. So what you need to do, play how you want to make the 9 and 16 to become 1. Anak tengok you all creative tak? Just now in another class ada one, there is a one boy answer it correctly. So now I want to see your class, anyone very creative or not? How to make the 9 and 16 to become 1, the x square and the y square. So what is your A? What? Cepat. A. What is my A? Come. This one one is already correct. So what is my A? Because you will know that is here cannot be 9. Selalunya you jumpa sini tak ada yang bawah-bawah. So what is, so how you want to make your 9 going down? So A equals to, contohnya, kenapa dia lagi garang daripada I? So what is my A? Cepat. A equals to 3. Betul? Hello? 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 Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
What
Yes,
is
ma'am.
your A?
3.
A equals to, okay. The clue actually here is, remember when I said P over Q over, okay, P over Q over R, okay, P over Q over R, we can write as a PR over Q, right? Correct?
Yes.
Ma'am.
Betul? Okay. So now you return back here. So the P we make it disappear. Okay. So now become 1. So and R over Q. So I will become 1 over Q over R. So this one actually is x squared over 1 over 9 minus y squared over 1 over 16 equals to 1. So your A squared actually is 1 over 9. So your A actually is 1 over 3. Boleh? Boleh? And your B squared is 1 over 16. So your B is 1 over 4. Boleh? Oh, boleh.
Boleh, ma'am.
Okay, so
Boleh,
actually it's,
ma'am.
okay, so it's already finished for all the 3 set. Okay, and please remind your other friend, this coming Sunday is your quiz 3. Okay, and for who celebrate Chinese New Year, happy Chinese New Year. And then unfortunately, please study well for your midterms and your MUAN. Okay, so we finish here. We stop here. Okay?
Okay,
Boleh?
ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Okay, ma'am.
Happy Chinese New Year, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
新年快乐
Happy Chinese New Year,
Ma'am.
ma'am.
Ma'am nak
New Year,
angpau.
ma'am.
Okay, nak
Ma'am.
angpau, tolak sepuluh bakar.
Eh? Wow.